Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 23 of the September Daily Draws. It's the end of the week, so let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tower of Dragons, followed by an Oracle card from the Dragon Wisdom Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. And our card today is, we have the High Priestess. Listening to our intuition, the balance as well of the light and the dark, which is, we've just had Mabon, which is the balance of the light and the dark. You know, we had celebrating that last night, and we have the scroll here of learning here in the middle, and the spiritual knowledge that we're gaining through this balance, through this coming together of light and dark, of the different kind of energies, and we're learning, and it also represents some, you know, like the inner world, the beyond the veil, we're quickly approaching Samhain, which is the thinning of the veil and everything, and we're getting in touch. We're entering the dark half of the year now. We're getting to that stage where we're turning inwards perhaps a little bit more, where the dark nights come and the cold, and we're staying inside, we're trying to keep warm and everything like that, and we're getting a bit more introspective, isn't it? And so this is like the going within. This is like, and listening to our inner voice. Well, we talked about that before, about listening to our inner voice, going deep within to get the guidance that we need, following our gut feelings, our intuition, using our inner knowledge that we're gaining through connecting with our spiritual path and our spirituality, and that spiritual knowledge that we gain through that. And this is what the High Priestess is emphasizing to us, is that as we close out the weekend, as we close out the week and move towards the weekend, this would be a good time for listening to that inner reflection, that spiritual reflection, that meditation, that spiritual connection with the unseen realm, and that study and reception of spiritual knowledge and teaching that we can gain through that connection, and allowing our intuition and instinct to light the way and inform us of things that we perhaps don't readily see, because we're going into the realm of what is normally unseen in order for it to become known, to make the subconscious conscious, to tap into that hidden, that go beyond the surface level of into the world that we don't normally see, and to find what lies beneath the surface things of what's around us. But there may be more to that. It's not the full picture. We need to see what lies underneath in our subconscious, in the unseen realm, in that spiritual connection. So this could be a day of connecting with that, of the different sides of the situation, with the dark and the light, the two pillars here, and we're right in the center. The High Priestess dragon is right in the center of these two pillars, so we're finding that middle ground that has a bit of both aspects, and how that informs us to the way forward. So it's going within, looking within for the answers and the knowledge and the spiritual connection, rather than what we're doing, using external skills outwardly into the world around us. We're going into those inner resources and tools and information we have held within us, and that we can receive within us through some kind of spiritual connection with that unseen realm and what lies there. So this could be a day of meditation, of reflection, of receiving those intuitive bits of guidance that will light the way forward and help us to move forward on our journey. So and that takes time. That takes getting into that state where we can go within, and where we have to do that by intent. We have to, set aside the time to do this. We have to, it just doesn't happen like that and a click of a switch. We have to get ourselves into that state where we can connect with that unseen realm, where we can connect with our intuition, where we can connect with our inner selves. So maybe this is what this card is saying, is that there may be a time where you need to do this, or at least practice doing this and getting into that so that the more that we try and do this, the easier it becomes for us to do this. And maybe then it becomes more natural, it becomes quicker, we don't have to spend some time. Maybe initially, if we're not used to doing this, it's going to take some effort, going to take some patience, going to take some time getting ourselves into that state of being where we can make this connection. And where it takes some relaxing of ourselves and disconnecting perhaps a little from the world around us in order to go within. And that there's a process to that, and it takes patience and it takes effort, but comes easier with practice. So let's quickly look at the Oracle card. And here we go. And we have the Fire Chalice. And maybe is when we connect that, we'll have that beginning, that burning star of potential of like the Ace of Wands. This chalice of fire, this burning creativity will come as we connect. If this comes from the fire of our spiritual connection, that spiritual connection brings us the fire and inspiration and creativity that we need to carry us through. And that's why it's important for us to begin to do this. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow as we start the weekend with day 24. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.